So start at the first, kind of a horrible angle, but there's no good angle in this rink anyway, so. Opening draw, scramble for it. West win it. Entry's blocked there by McKinnon. West dump that in. Majic finds it. Knocked off his stick. Surratt finds it. Ferguson up to McKinnon. Oh, taken away. Good block there by Kaiser. As won by West, they turned it around. Gould over to Reed. Reed gives it the middle to Hutt. Hutt has a step. Drops it for Melski. Melski shot. Kick save by the West goalie. Comes back out line. Reed shot. It's blockered away. West find it. They circle back at the line over to their D. Shot through, that's blocked. Miners come back out with it. Hutt through the middle. West find that puck. Send it up to the middle. At the line there, Zylstra finds it. Gives it over to Edwards. Edwards is into the zone. Cuts back in. Puts it into Zylstra. Just couldn't get the backhand away. Puck comes back. West find it, they flip it out. Graham gets it and puts it back into the West zone. That one gets fired all the way down for icing. Draw is won by the Miners. Baxter throws it in behind the net. West send it back around the other side again. That's cut off. Baxter gets it. West throw it around to the weak side. That's cut off there by the Miners though. Edwards gives it over to Zylstra. Zylstra throws it back in front. Goes back out. Ferguson. Fan on the shot. Miners get it back out. Shot goes wide. Graham in behind the net. They flip it back in. Graham to Ferguson. Up to Edwards. Edwards leaves there for Kaiser. Kaiser chips it in. Takes the body. A little scrum behind the net there. Edwards in to help out. Puck squirts out. West find it in behind the net. Send it up to the winger. They send it in the middle. Shot through, kick save. Rebound. Stopped there by Sylvester again. Surratt now finds it. He's back out. He has a step around the defense. In, shot. Blocked away there by the West goalie. That's where I'm going to have to try to zoom back and forth. It's not great. West try to get that out. Miners recover it. It's cut off there. Surratt gives it back to Gould. Gould gets the red line. Shot goes off a West defender into the bench. West win that draw. They send it all the way down for icing. Scramble draw. Puck in behind the net. Send up. Pinch there by Reed. Keeps it in. Shot. Just goes over the net. Grant keeps it in the other side. Sends it back in for Melski. Melski working the boards. Gets it back out in front. McLean there, sorry. Almost gets it. West get it out of their zone. Makes a move, goes up high, just over the net. Reed finds it. Shot. That's stopped and smothered there by Sylvester.
You having a good day?
Draws one by the Miners. West get it back to the point though. Shot. That's deflected away. Hutt gets it up to McLean. McLean gets it out there. Gets a slew foot. Hutt has it at the line. Makes a move in. Shot. Just wide. Puck comes back to the line. Ferguson, shot, tipped into the back of the net, into the back of the board, sorry. West find it again. That's cut off by Ferguson in the middle. Back on Majic's stick. Majic keeps it away. He has some room, so he comes out with it. He gains the line. It's met there at the boards by the West guy. Edwards takes his man out. Puck comes up. Zilstra circles in. Shot. Glove down. Rebound. Save again by the West. Back to the line. Ferguson shot. Blocked. Again. Sends it back in deep. Edwards gets it. He cycles it back in behind for Baxter. Baxter looking out front. Sends it back to Ferguson. Ferguson shot. Just over the net. Baxter again, that's cut off by the West, but it's kept in, but then it gets out, but that should be enough for icing. Surratt wins the draw to himself, gets it out front there for Kaiser. Kaiser sends it back to the point. Kaiser throws it down the corner. Puck comes around to Gould. Just skipped off his stick. West comes out with it. They cut in. Backhand. Good kick save there by Sylvester. Rebound. Knocked into the behind the net. Surratt finds that loose puck. Up to McKinnon. McKinnon gets it out. West get it back. They try to dump it in, but that's blocked there by Reed. West comes in again. Shot. That's covered up again by Sylvester. In behind Miner's goal. Squeezes out front. That goes through everybody. Back to the point. West gets it back on their stick. Tries to get a shot away. That's blocked. Surratt has a step. Trying to get through. Rebound. It's kicked away there by the West goalie. Puck kept in there by the Miners. West throw it around. Thrown back in there by Graham. Sent up the wall again. Ferguson shot through. Glove down there by the West goalie. .6:14 here left in the first. Still scoreless. Draw down the West zone. Scramble for it. Comes back. Ferguson throws it in behind the net. Melski finds it. Skips his check. Gets it back. Tries to get it to Graham, but that's cut off by the West. West dumped that in. Ferguson chips that up. He gets it. Sends it wide over there to Melski. Melski gives it to Hutt. Hutt gets it deep. West throw it around the boards. Cut off by Ferguson, sends it back in front. West find it again. Send it to the middle here. Shot. Easily steered away there by Sylvester. Battle here. Graham finds a loose puck. He's tied up. No call though. Ferguson has it. Sends it way up. Actually goes off a stick there. West have it back in their own zone. West come back in. Edwards tries to chip it around. Going back. Gould finds it. Sends it up to Zylstra. Sends it in the middle there to Baxter. Baxter has some room. Just offside. Draw sent into the Miners. West find it though. They try to get it out, but that's cut off there. That was offside. Puck comes back to the Majic. Banks it up there for Baxter, just out of his reach though. West throw it back out. Majic throws it back in on net. Turned over. Edwards couldn't get a shot away. Zylstra trying to get it out to the point. Baxter has it now. Throws it out front. Goes off West player, but back in behind the net again. Sent back to the line. Gould. Shot. Just up high. It's back over the other side. Majic gets it. He walks off the boards. Knocked off his stick, but back onto Baxter's. Baxter still has it. Nice toe drag. Back to Majic. Majic shot. Off a skate just behind the net. West try to get it out. That's cut off by Zylstra. Edwards finds it. Sends it over to Kaiser. Kaiser slips his check. Still has it in the corner there. That's sent just outside. These Miners have to check up there. Edwards gets it. It's back over the line. Shot. Rebound. Another rebound. That's covered up there by the West goalie. Draws one by the Miners. Back to Graham. Graham shot through. It's blocked away. Rebound. That's stopped as well. Puck comes out. That's cut off there by McKinnon. He's back. Graham gets it. Over to Reed. Reed sends it back up to Surratt. Surratt dumps it in. West find it. They come out with it. Cut off there by Kaiser. Puck goes in behind the net. West find it. It's cut off there by Graham. Up the line. Shot through. Steered away there by Sylvester. West throw behind the net. Graham gets it. Sends it up to McKinnon. McKinnon gets knocked off the stick, but gets it away from him. Surratt just gets it out, so it's not icing. That's the Miners change up. West come back in, but they lose the puck. Reed sends it back out for Kaiser. Kaiser gains his zone, chips it in. No call there. Puck's in behind the net. Melski cuts him off. Majic sends it back in the middle. Puck comes around again. Back. Majic gets it. Sends it in. Bouncing puck. Rebound. Hot gets the rebound and scores. One nothing Miners late here in the first. 1:11 left. West win that draw. They send it back to the Miner zone. Ferguson to Majic, up to McLean. They get it back out. Sent all the way back down again. Ferguson behind his net. Sends it over to McLean. McLean chips it up. Stopped at the line. Puck goes in behind the net. West taken down. Hutt sends it back out to McLean, just out of his reach. West, tip it, but just wide. Up the line again. Shot through, glove down by Sylvester. 28 seconds left in the first here. Miners win the draw. Reed gets behind the net. West take that back. That's taken away there. Cut off by Baxter. He has some speed getting into the zone. Goes wide. In, short shot there. Just missed. Sent back up the line. And that's dumped down. 1.4 seconds left. Enough time for one more shot. That ends the first there. 1-0 Miners. There we go. Start of the second now. West find that puck. They come in. Sylvester smothers that again. West, shot that goes wide. Back on the other side. Send it over to the far side again. In behind the net, sends it out front. That goes past everybody. They rip it around. It's cut off there by Zylstra. They find it again. That's cut off again by Edwards. Miners had to check up. They're on side. Zylstra gets a good tripping call there. Miners to the power play now. Scramble draw here. West find it. Comes out. Cut off there by Graham. Ferguson picks it up. Sends it over to McKinnon. That's stopped there. Oh, battle here. Sent back in behind the net. Oh! Graham gets taken out behind the net. But he gets the puck out just out of the reach of Kaiser there. West send it back in again. Graham sends it up McKinnon. McKinnon gets it to the middle. Kaiser chips it in. Up to McKinnon again. McKinnon shot through, kick save, rebound. Hutt finds it, sends it into the corner. Back out front, Hutt out to Graham. Graham walks, shot, just wide of the net. Kaiser gets it, back to Ferguson. Ferguson over to Graham. Graham kicks it over to Hutt. Hutt back to Graham again. Shot through, hits off a West goalie. Rebound, still there. West get it. Cut off by Ferguson. Keeps it in. Sends it out to the middle. Back, Graham. Shot. Oh, get kicked away again. It's blocked. Scramble in front again. West find it. They send it out. Cut off in behind there by Graham. Melski out. McLean shot, just missed. Good one. Hutt now gets it. Spins away from his check. Sends it back to Gould. Gould shot, just goes wide. Goes up the other side. West try to send it out. Just stopped there, but just squeaked out. Miners have to check up. West find it. Oh, big hit there by Majic. Scramble draw here. Puck goes back to the West. They send it back in behind the net again. Gould finds it. Sends it to the middle to Melski. Just off his stick. West come back out. Shot. That goes way wide. Majic finds that as the Islanders are changing. So he goes right up the middle with it. He's over the line, into the corner, taken out in the corner there. Back to Gould. Gould sends it quick on the net, and that's kicked away. Scramble for, that's still in. Baxter sends it back in deep. Zylstra in behind the net. Trying to find it. Baxter finds it. He turns out. Sends it over to Majic. Majic shot through. Kick save again. Baxter cuts that off. Heads it behind the net. Looking out. Sends it back to Gould. Gould shot. Tipped. Oh, it hit somebody in front there again. Back up. Reed has it. Down to Zylstra. Drops it for Baxter. Baxter cuts. Protects it. West find it though. Send it up. That's cut off by Reed. Reed sends it back in on goal again. That's steered away by West's goalie. Edwards keeps it in. West try to send it out this way again, but that's going to be cut off there by Baxter. West finally get it out and dump it down for an icing. 9:33 left in the second. Still a 1-goal lead here by the Miners. Lots of pressure there the last few minutes. Scramble. West get it over here on the far side. Send into the middle. That's cut off easily by the Miners. McKinnon dumps that in again. Kaiser coming in on the forecheck. He has him lined up. Plays the body on him. McKinnon in there looking for that puck. Puck sent up. West get it out. scramble there behind the net. It's cut off. Reed has it. He turns back to let everybody get set up. Sends it over to Graham. Graham sends it back to Reed again. Sends it up to Kaiser. Kaiser drops it to Threat. Threat over to McKinnon, just out of his reach. McKinnon cuts that off, sends that in deep. Kaiser has a step now. Still in there. Surratt finds that loose puck. Out front, that gets tipped away. Reed finds it. Shot, tipped. Oh, just off the outside of the goal. Sent back again. Reed down in behind the net for Surratt. Surratt still has it. Banks it up to Graham. Graham, shot, kicked away. Reed pinches, has it, sends it out front, tipped. Oh, just wide by Surratt again. West find it. They dump it. I don't know if that hit us or not, but it went out of the bench there, so. Draws one here by the Miners. Majic sends it to McLean. McLean tries to get out front. Nice pass back there to Ferguson. Ferguson shoots. Oh, and that gets kicked out into the middle of the 2D. Majic retrieves it. Sends it up to McLean. McLean drops it there for Hutt. Hutt has a step. Spins back. Gives it to Ferguson. What goes into his skates. That's kicked away. West has a partial break. It's taken away there by the Miners. That's chipped away. Melski now has it. It's knocked off at the line. West spin back again. They come back out. It's taken away. Ferguson coming up with it. He's over the line. Drops it for Hutt. Hutt in. Shot off the post. West come back out the other way. They send that in too far. No icing though. Out front. It's through everybody. Baxter finds it. Couldn't control it. Reed sends that up the line. That's cut off by West. West shot. Blockered away there by Sylvester. Rebound taken away by Miners. Sent down for an icing. Draws one by the West. They move it D to D. Shot through. Goes wide of the net. In behind here. Edwards chips it over to Reed. Reed gets it up to Baxter. Baxter gets cut off, but he gets it out. Edwards is met there at the boards. West throw it back in. Gould now has it. He sends it over to Zylstra. Zylstra sends it in the middle. Baxter gets it off the line, but gets it in. West, though, find it. They skate it out. They send it out. That's cut off again by Gould. Gould over to Reed. That was offside. Draws one here. Miners get it. Ferguson to Graham. Graham, dumps it in, hits McKinnon, but he gets it in deep. Comes back to line. Graham, shot, goes wide. Kaiser gets it, sends it back to Ferguson. Ferguson, shot, tip, just wide again. Up to the other side. West find it. They get it back out. They send it in the middle. That's cut off there by Ferguson. Goes around the net. Sends it up to Kaiser. Kaiser gets it up to Surratt. Surratt, oh, just overskates it. West send it all the way back for an icing. Draws one. Kaiser almost gets a step in there. West have it behind their own goal. Forced back here by the Miners forecheck. They come up the other side. That's kicked away. Back. Ferguson shot. Rebound. Oh, that's thrown away there. West take it back out. Rim behind the net. Send out front. That's taken away there by the Miners. It's poked out. McKinnon gets a step. He gets it deep. West send it up the boards. They send it in. Sylvester leaves it there for Graham. Graham throws it. Nobody there though. West find it. They're in. Slot shot over the net. Hutt finds it. Chips it to the line, but West keep it in. Graham throws it up again. West have it at the point. No shots, so they send it in behind again. Out front. It's tipped away. Scrum here. Back to the point. West shot. It's smothered up there by Sylvester. 3:22 here left in the second. Miners send it over to the open side. Oh, it hits the ref arms, goes in front of the net. Mines finds behind the net. Trying to get away from the pressure there. Gives it over to Melski. Melski gets it, tries to get it over to McLean, but that's cut off by West again. West take it behind the net. It's cut off. Miners send it over to the other side. West, though, have it. Shot from the point. Kicked away there by Sylvester. Rebound comes all the way out to the point, and they just send it back in deep. Gould sends it over. It's cut off again by the West. McLean gets it out in the middle, though. Melski gets a step. Oh, it knocked off his stick there at the line. West back in their own zone. They send it around. They bank it off the boards, comes all the way to Gould. Gould sends it right back into Melski. Here's a step in. Shot! Oh, big save there by the West goalie again. .208 left here in the second. February 8th, which is Nora's 13th birthday, so happy birthday, Nora. Miners win that draw. Can't get it back there. Gould sends it back. That goes off the stanchion. West find it. Scramble in front. It's pushed away into the corner. West trying to get out front with it. That's cut off. Gould takes it. Sends it up Baxter gets it just inside, cuts that off. Edwards tries to get that deep, that hits one of the players. West come back out with it. Makes a move at the line. Still has it though. It's cut away there by Baxter. Into the corner. Zylstra takes the man there. West find it though. Send it back to the point. Shot through. Sylvester sees through the traffic and covers that one up. Draws one by the Miners. They go to the bank. Oh, but it hits somebody. But Huck gets it. Oh! Surratt didn't see that was coming up to him. Huck cuts that off again. He's in. He has Surratt driving. Shot! Oh, off the stick of the West player. West dumped that down for an icing. Sorry, so shaky. It's minus 20 in here, I guess. I'm trying to zoom in and out to try to keep the play in the camera. Here we go. Hutton for the draw. Surratt and Kaiser, Reed and Graham. West pick up that open puck. Driving wide. Sends it back to the defense. That goes in deep. That's thrown in behind the net. Thrown out again. That's blocked there by Reed. West sent it in behind the net again. Graham cuts that off. Reed finds that puck. Sends it up to Kaiser. Kaiser, nice little pitch there to Surratt, but just out of his reach. Graham gets it back on his stick. Sends it over to Reed. Reed sends it up the middle, onto Hutt's stick. He has a step. Comes in. Oh, just poked away. Comes up the line. Reed keeps it in. He's met there by two. They couldn't get it away. And that ends the second. So we'll be doing the ice here, so we'll be back after that. All right, start of the third here. Miners lead 1-0 still. Mines gets that up to McKinnon. McKinnon gains the zone, sends it in the middle. Nobody could get onto it though. Back, Mines shot through. That's blockered away there by the West goalie. Ferguson in behind the net. And scrum here down the corner. Puck comes out, West find it. They send to the line, but that's kept in by Majic. Squeaks out again. Ferguson sends that outside. West send that down again. They're back in. Shot. That's blocked there by Graham. Tries to send out front. Cut off. Gould finds it. Getting stuck in the water on the ice. Melski now gets it. He's out. Cuts wide. Driving back in. West sent it at the line. Gould shot through. Kicked away there. Rebounds iced by the West. West sent it around. Melski cuts that off. Miners in behind the net. They strip the West of the net. Oh, nice pass there. Melski has it again. Back up to Graham. Graham, shot. That goes up high over the net. Hutt gets the rebound, sends it into the middle to Melski. Melski just couldn't get a shot away. West come back out with it. Sent through everybody. Melski finds it, sends it into the middle. Backs her on the forecheck. That's cut off. Zylstra makes a move. He's in. Shot, and he scores. Nice little backhand to forehand. Miners now lead 2-0. 12-13 left. West, send that in deep. Ferguson knocks that up to Zylstra. Zylstra tries to get that up to Edwards. Miners regroup. Oh, puck gets stuck in the water again. Miners win that draw. Majic rims it around there. Oh, Zylstra takes a hard hit. West try to get that deep, but that's cut off. Miners ice that one. Draw here to the right of Sylvester. Straight in for the draw. West win that. Try to work out with it. That's cut off. Graham gets it. Graham skates it out. Dumps it down. Just didn't get a red line though. Oh, they wave it off. McKinnon cuts that off. Scrum on the boards here. He's back. Gould. Shot. Off the stick. Goes into the corner. West throw that up. They get in. Go behind the net. Circles back, throws it in behind the net again. They send it out. That goes all the way to the line. Kept in though. Shot through. Deflected away there by Gould. West throw it behind the net. Send it back up to the line. Kaiser takes the body, takes the puck. Gets the puck to McKinnon. McKinnon's in alone. Has a few of them to beat. Goes wide. Shot. That's covered up. Offensive face-off here coming up for the Miners. Scramble for it. In front of the net. Miners have it. Throw it up front. Myers walks in. Shot. That goes off somebody. I don't know why they blew that down. Miners win that draw. Myatt shot. That's blocked. Goes up over the netting. Miners win that again. Myatt, Ferguson sends it into Melski. Melski spins out with it, still has it, shot. Goes wide. Into the corner, Melski finds it. Battling behind the boards. Comes back out to Majic. Majic sends it back, but that's cut off by the West. They're coming out with it. Still has it. They send it in behind the net. Nice block there by Sylvester. Miners clear it out of the front of the net. Shot goes wide. Comes up the other side. McLean chips that out. Melski picks up that loose puck. Tries to drive wide, but overskates it. West find it. It's blocked there by Hutt. That's cut off again by Baxter. Miners dump that back in. West throw that away. Reed has it. Sends it back in deep to Baxter. Baxter gets around his check. Goes through his player. Edwards comes out, gets it knocked off his stick though. Good stick check. Back onto Gould's stick. Gould sends it up to McLean. Back in, just out of the reach of Zylstra. Reed cuts that off. Sends that back in again. West find it though and send it up off the glass and ice it. Scramble for it. Miners pick it up. Baxter throws it in behind the net. Zylstra picks that up behind. Tries to send out front to Edwards. West find it. They just send it back. Reed pinches in. Keeps it in. Drags around. Still has it. Gets taken down. Puck in behind the net. Zylstra takes the body. Baxter shot. Just missed wide. Edwards chips it back in the corner. Zylstra looking for it. West throw it around the other side again. They get it out. Google cuts him off. Oh! Big save by Sylvester. Reed, oh! Band on it. It's in behind the net. He cuts him off, not let him get out. Board battle here. Reed finds the loose puck. Sends that over to Zylstra. Oh! That was directly into the numbers. Should be gone. Yep. See ya. Miners power play here. That gets deflected up into the rafters. Puck is all the way down. Battle here. Ferguson gets it up to McKinnon. McKinnon sends it to the middle to Kaiser. Kaiser gets wide on the D. Still has it. Sends it back out front. That's covered up. Scramble for it. Comes back out. Oh. Kaiser's taken down. West come out with it. Shot was off the back of the net. There we go. Miners finally get possession again. Ferguson gets it up. Kaiser just offside. Miners get possession. Claim was taken out hard. Gould picks up behind the net. Oh, taken away there by the West forechecker. Causing some issues here for the miners to and miners getting a penalty there, goal for slashing. A little 4-on-4 here for 29 seconds. Majic has it. Sends it up. That's just kept in, but it's not possessed. Hutt now has it. He gets in over the zone. West find it though. They're in behind their own net. Hutt steals it. Looking out front. Oh. Melski in behind. He gets tripped, no call. West come out with it. West in behind the net. Sends it out front. That shot's wide. West send it over to the far side. Cut off by Reed. But West find it again. Comes out, circles out, shot. Oh, and he scores. .355 left, 2-1 now. Scramble here. West find it. They send it. Bounces off somebody. Graham gets it up to Zylstra. Zylstra knocks it out. West go D to D. Send it up. It's taken away. Chipped out there by Ferguson. Up to Baxter. Baxter gets it over on the far side. West send it back into the middle. Back in, cut off. Ferguson gets it up. Just out of the reach of Baxter. It's all the way back in West zone. West gain the zone again. Zylstra, good back check. Stops him from getting too forward. Graham knocks that up. West throw that in behind the net again. Ferguson gets it up to Baxter. Baxter tries to drag, couldn't. West find it. Send it in back behind the net again. West pick up that loose puck. Send it out the middle. Pass everybody. Blockered away there by Sylvester. Back to the point. It's blocked there by Baxter. That was cut off by Ferguson. Edwards finds that puck. He scramble here. Sylvester kicks that away. Graham gets that up to Zylstra. Zylstra gets that out. West have it now. They go far side. Back in over the zone. That's deflected away by Ferguson. Graham grabs it behind the net. Just out of the reach of Kaiser. Surratt finds that loose puck though. He's in. They get it deep. In behind the net. McKinnon cuts that off. Puck sent back up to Reed. Reed shot through. Tipped. Rebound. And Surratt finds that loose puck in the front. Restores the 2-goal lead late in the third here. 3-1, minute 43 left. Miners win that draw. Gould has it. Oh, to Reed. Iced. Draw to left for Sylvester. Minute 30 left. Scramble again. Reed finds it. Clears that out of the front. West find it again though. They cut back in. Sharp angle shot. Oh, somehow that squeaked through. Back to a 1-goal game again. Minute 20 left. Another scramble for it. West push back into their own zone. They get it up to the middle. Through. It's taken away there. Back. Blocked. Shot. Deflected away. Hutt finds that loose puck. Tries to get it out. It's cut off. Into the middle. Scramble for it. Sylvester leaves it there for Majic. Majic gets it over to Hutt. Hutt gets it out of the zone. Melski finds it. Gets it up. McLean gets it deep. West cut it off though. 40 seconds left. Empty net. Back in. Into the corner. West throw it back up to the line. That's out of the way. Goes all the way back down. Edwards chases him. West fans on it. Edwards cuts that off. Sends it to the middle. Everybody's still looking for it. West find it. Back out. Comes in. Cut off by Graham. Hutt sends it down. Does it have enough curl? Just wide. 2 seconds left. Saying the face-off's coming center ice. I don't really understand why, if it wasn't icing, then it should have just let the clock run. Anyway, 2 seconds. Drop that puck and keep possession. 1-0. There we go, Miners take another one. I think that gives us sole possession of first place. Still with one more game to finish off their 20 games, which will be next weekend against the Straight. So we'll see you then.